Edgar Allan Poe's The Black Cat, 1843, opens with a confession that immediately draws us into the unstable mind of its narrator. He recounts a once-loving bond with a gentle cat named Pluto, only to watch his own descent into alcohol-fueled rage. As the story unfolds, each act of violence against the cat, and eventually his wife, mirrors an internal collapse, blending supernatural dread with the raw terror of self-destruction. Poe crafts a narrative where guilt and madness are inseparable, setting the stage for a psychological nightmare that still resonates. At its core, The Black Cat is a study of the unreliable narrator. Poe invites us to question every claim, from the cat's eerie return to the walls hiding a ghastly secret. This narrative instability forces readers to confront how memory and self-justification warp our perception of reality. In today's era of deepfakes and echo chambers, Poe's technique warns us that unchallenged narratives, whether personal or political, can spiral into dangerous distortions of truth. The titular black cat serves as both symbol and catalyst. Rooted in centuries of superstition, black cats carry associations of bad luck and witchcraft. Poe seizes on this cultural baggage to externalize the narrator's inner guilt. The cat becomes a living mirror of his darkest impulses. Modern readers, attuned to how symbols are weaponized in media and social discourse, will recognize how small signs can be manipulated to justify cruelty or paranoia. Beyond symbolism, the story tackles themes of domestic violence and the human capacity for cruelty. The narrator's escalating brutality toward those closest to him speaks to the fragile boundaries that separate civility from horror. In an age grappling with rising awareness of mental health and domestic abuse, Poe's tale underscores how untreated trauma and addiction can devastate families. The Black Cat reminds us that evil often dwells not in ancient curses, but in our own unchecked impulses. Today, The Black Cat endures not just as a gothic shocker, but as a mirror reflecting our collective psyche. It challenges us to name and face the guilt we bury, to question the stories we tell ourselves, and to seek accountability for acts driven by darkness. In a world where personal and collective shadows are magnified online, Poe's tale remains a vital lesson: the most terrifying monsters often live within.